Hi guys, I'm doing a video, like a video type I haven't done in a really long time, which is reviews. Now, you might say, that's not HO scale. Randy, you're not an O scale modeler. I know, but I saw online that Menards made some really cool looking, model train cars. So I was like, those look really neat. And then, wouldn't you know, I was at Menards and they didn't have it out on the stuff, but if you ask them where the hold the train stuff, they'll show you right to it. I paid $24 for this car. Now, I've seen some Lionel train car prices. Again, I'm not a no-scale modeler, but I think those are ridiculous. This, for $24 though, perfectly reasonable in my opinion. So reasonable, I even bought it. Now, the car you say, oh, that doesn't have a lot of detail, no wonder it's only 20 bucks. I'm going to have to disagree with you. Lionels can be super expensive. And this car has just the right amount of, in my opinion, detail, even though it's not realistic. But who cares? Usually Lionel people only do it for fun anyway. I really like the truck. The only reason I think I even bought it, if it didn't have the truck, I would not have bought this car. That's 100% honest. The truck is what sold it to me, the CSX maintenance truck. Now if you want the truck off, you're gonna have to unscrew it, but I don't think I'll be doing that. But I really like these Menards cars, even though I like this, fake wood texture on top, metal wheels. I don't know if that comes standard on Lionel. Again, I'm not a Lionel modeler. The couplers, I couldn't tell you about those either, because again, I'm not a Lionel modeler. But I think for O scale modelers ought to give these cars a try. Even if you're, one of the rivet counter types, which few I think are in the Lionel, O gauge, kind of community. But these cars are purely for the people who just want to set up a train set or have a small layout and don't feel like spending a small fortune on any Lionel name brand or MTH. Which I think is really cool that Menards would give it a try. I think Menards should do HO scale. I would love only paying $10 for a car, or 20 bucks even, if the cars would look like this. Now, you might not get these trucks or anything, but I think they're really neat. I don't know if Menards has the tooling for it either, but here we'll give some detail looks at the truck. And I know the truck isn't 100% accurate to CSX maintenance trucks either. I don't know if they use Ram trucks specifically, but both sides of the truck. Here's the back. I know they do that, striping on the back. At least I've seen them with it. Just simple die cast. The freight car is plastic, but rivet detail's nice for how much you paid for it. This reminds me of model power cars in a way. They're nice for the cheaper side of the modeling. I do think that's funny, and the little Menards thing on there. But there isn't any under detail, unless you count made in China. But here's the wheels. The wheels are really shiny, so I guess if you wanted to be a little more realistic, I guess paint those down. This actual truck part here is plastic. The couplers are plastic. I don't really know if that's a big deal for O-scale modelers. Again, there's a lot of little detail, like look at that, little detail in the wood. They made the wood look like wood, I guess is the best way to put it. Separate detail is this the brake wheel. Other than that, simple and sweet car. Again, I would, if I was an O-scale modeler, I would buy a lot more of these cars. They don't cost a fortune, and they're kind of simple. And I've seen where Menards has come out with that auto rack here recently, and I did see it in the Menards over there in Massillon, Ohio, and it looks really good. But again, it might not be the Atlas O scale or anything like that, but I think it looks really good. Good job, Menards.